Wow. Wow. Welcome, everybody that
But
wasn't already here over on Kick and listen to the shit show that they could hear. Welcome to the Airy to Eerie podcast. I am Chris. This is my partner over here, Connor. We're just two guys, different parts of the world. Talk about everything and anything and smoke a bunch of weed. I think.
don't worry, we'll edit that shit show out later.
Bro, man, I don't. All right. So, just to anyone who's watching or anyone watches this, so we've been kind of doing this behind the scenes for a month and a half ish, somewhere around there. And working up, planning things out, just trying to figure out, how we want to kind of things to work.
There you
And
go.
so today's the big day. We've got, as you can see, scrolling across the bottom of the screen, we have a TikTok page, we have a fucking YouTube page, we have an everything page, right? And we can't stream to any of them.
Good start. Good start.
We can't stream on X, YouTube, or Facebook. But okay, so X is like you got to pay a subscription. All right, I don't know if it's worth that right now. Oh my god, I keep putting my hand up. I don't know if it's worth that right now, but maybe in the future. So no worries. Then YouTube, I had to verify my account. They want me to wait 24 hours. I get that. That makes sense, right? That was my own fault. Maybe I should have been paying attention, right? But then Facebook, you have to have your page for 60 days before they'll let you fucking stream to it. 60 fucking days. Yo, if that doesn't deserve a fucking bong hit, I don't know what does. Unbelievable, brother. Unfucking believable. I couldn't believe it. All right, I got my bong all preset, so I'm gonna hit this shit.
I'm gonna put Keith on this phone because it's needed.
Ooh.
A little stronger.
I'm getting a little cray cray. All right, good enough. Oh yeah.
Fucking Duff Man. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Duff.
All right. So a little disappointing first episode. I mean, once we have the VOD or whatever, we can download it and upload it to those pages or whatever. But just the pain in the ass of it all. I mean, I have no one to blame but myself. I probably should have checked into it beforehand.
I know how I felt when I came to you this morning, being like, everything reset. Let's go through everything.
I would have rathered everything reset because at least then I would have known what the fuck was going on, right? This was just like every time I went to go live, nope, can't do it because of this. Nope, can't do it because of this. Definitely can't do it because of this. So, but live and learn, build and grow, right? Feel better now?
I just tested about like a month and a half's worth of weed.
Noise. Very noise. So like I said at the beginning, basically what you're gonna get here is the two of us. And during the week, we're gonna kind of write down or remember. I have to write it down. I can't remember because I want to talk about that. Things we want to talk about on the podcast. They might be important, they might be political, they'll probably be stupid. Because we are stoners, so you gotta always take that into consideration.
110%.
But at the end of the day, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. So, talking about writing things down, bro, I've had probably 15 fucking ideas that I haven't written down, and the worst part is, I'll get my phone out. I got a note with the fucking, it's not a note anymore, but I got the stylist and shit. So I take out the stylist, I open the little note program, and I go to fucking scribble out whatever it is I was gonna fucking what a great idea. And I get there And by the time I've gone through that whole process, I forgot what the fuck it was I wanted to write down. That has happened to me so many times over the last week. Not even fucking.
This is how do we Van Wilder flashback? Write that down.
Oh shit! Now I'm knocking stuff over. Yeah. So that's been a fucking again stoners. So write shit down. Hey, we're always helping, right? We're always trying to give hints and tips to make life easier.
It's just Brad and the missus as a youngster. Write that down.
Shit. All right. So, topic number 1, Connor. I'll let you start. I've been talking this whole time, so you give her shit. I'm gonna repack my bong.
I think you'll like this one.
Uh oh.
Simpler times. The 90s.
That's a pretty fucking open fucking.
Open topic.
That's fucking broad. The 90s. Shit was better then.
Yeah,
Which I find fucking hard to say. It's weird, right? Because you're a kid. Or like, I'm a kid, right? Just so everybody knows, there's quite an age difference between me and Connor. I'm 48. He's not even 30 yet.
I'm 28. I'm getting it. I'm 29.
So there's quite a bit of difference. Now, I found it funny when I was a kid. My parents would be like, "It was better when I was a kid," or "This was better," and I could never imagine like how could it be better back then? Shit's better, always better, as you progress, right? And now I'm like, man, there was so much better shit when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like life seemed better. I could go off on a fucking billion. Why would you just pick a broad topic like that?
Because I found myself very like nostalgic this week and like reminiscent of simpler times, and I sat and thought about a lot of different things. It made me giggle on like how it is now, like even like economically, socially, just everything's so different compared to the way we grew up.
It really is. Oh fuck! I gotta I didn't. I gotta put us in podcast on because it's just the last game. Because the way we're doing it through this program, it doesn't give me those options to like pick a game or anything.
There was a post I seen this week that triggered it. It was like we were the last generation of an era of like the fact that like. No, we came into the 2000s. Like, there's a whole fucking post about it. I should actually save the post so I could actually quote it a bit better. But it was like, it made me think about a lot of different things. Then I was just started laughing about it. Like, man, going to knock on your friend's door to see what they were doing or some shit like that.
Bro,
like
phone numbers.
Yeah.
I used to remember at least 30 phone numbers.
I still have
say the name and I could. Now, I remember my phone number from being a kid, like my home phone number.
Yeah.
I can remember my home phone number. Ask me my wife's phone number or my kids' phone numbers.
I still remember my mother's number, and it's her old number. It's not even like her current. That's what makes me laugh. It was just like if I was ever in trouble, you had
imprinted. It was so imprinted into your brain. I remember my mom randomly when I was young asking me, "What's our phone number? What's our address?"
Yep, you knew it
out of the fucking blue. Like, and I'm talking. These are like some of my earliest memories. Like when I was like 5, 6 years old, like young.
Yeah.
And yeah, my mom out of the blue. What's our phone number? What's our address? What city do we live in? Right? And it's like I can't fucking tell. I couldn't tell you my best friend's phone number without looking at it, without grabbing my phone.
No, I get it. That's what like I sat and really laughed about it then because I was just like, man, we shared everything, like from experiences to the stuff that you got. Like, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
Like now, right? Where everybody like, no, it's so easy to pick up a phone and just text somebody, or
not just that. Like, I remember when I was a kid, the camaraderie, that's the word, was way thicker. I like not just that. Like, I wasn't rich. I'm not rich now. I wasn't a rich kid. My parents weren't rich. a very modest upbringing. And like, so I didn't necessarily have like I had a Nintendo, but I didn't have a Super Nintendo because my parents were like, you have a fucking Nintendo. You don't need a Super Nintendo. What are you talking about? You know how much that one was? I'm not getting you another one. You have one. Use the one you have. But my friends had one. So we go over to their place, right? My other buddy might have a Sega. So we go over to his place to play that. You know what I mean?
No, like you're giving me, like I'm going nostalgic now because like the way you described that, like we go up to Jake's. Jake's was big on the wrestling, had a PC, loved doing all that type of stuff. Right. If he wanted to go dirt biking or something like that, we go over and see Eddie and Kevin and stuff like that because all them boys had the best toys. And
exactly.
Like, right. We were all that tight knit unit. Like we all beat the living shit out of each other most of the days too. Like, we disagreed too, which was fun.
Another thing that I think is lacking. Like I'm not a young guy, right? So I can't say what it's like for a 16, 17, 18-year-old guy. I'm not that, right? But I know when I was that age, my closest friends, and I even say now, as I'm older, even with you, like yourself, my oldest friends are the ones I will fucking rip on the hardest.
Oh, 100%.
And I expect nothing less from my closest friend. And it's like, if I like rip on a friend of my kids, they get all fucking emotional. It's like,
yeah, like the one thing I laughed about is like we bonded through trauma, through so many experiences when we were younger.
Dude, because we had nothing else to do.
Right, because you learned
and we couldn't be at home.
Yeah, exactly. I have so many memories of going there, like, because we lived in Earhart, and like our third field is where Amelia Earhart landed before she went out to the Pacific and got lost and blah blah blah. But she, like, we used to go out there golfing, and like the amount of stupid shit that would happen on them like little journeys and shit. It's like I remember fucking Jordan lighting a fucking fire and the whole fucking field turning into fucking flames and it looked like hell risen from the fucking floor. Little we know there was one bushes for a mile down. So like, oh.
I used to live in the same city I'm in now when I was younger, when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And there used to be an area, it's still called that, but it's not a field anymore. But there used to be Jane Fields, right? It's an area over on the West End. And it used to be just that. There was a few townhouses, complexes, and then all around it was literally fields, like tall grass fields, grass would grow, 3-4 feet tall. And fucking, you don't know how many times that shit would get lit on fire. You just look out in the backyard and it'd just be like this fucking weird ovally shaped blob of fucking fire expanding in the middle of the fucking field.
Oh, I know that feeling because I was sitting with this fucker in the bedroom or something. We're bored, and I can see him looking out the window, just lighting the lighter. And I know what he's staring at. And it's like he's such a wee firebug, but like it's like that adolescence of having that wee firebug fucking feeling too, of getting your lighter and just going and doing some badness to it. And I was just like, it made me laugh so much because like nowadays you don't see none of this shit at all.
You see way weirder shit now.
Yeah, obviously.
Like I would say I'm kind of a lucky one because I am Gen X, but I'm like at the end of Gen X, and and I have a fucking problem with acting my age. That's a way to say it. I'm young at heart, in mind as well. But yeah, no, I can enjoy some of the things that the younger people really enjoy. I enjoy as well, especially like in gaming culture because I'm big into that. But ironically enough, there's a lot of people my age that are big gamers because that's when it came out, was when we were kids, right? That's when it started, or at least became very commercial. I mean, there was other stuff. Like I didn't have an Atari or anything when I was young. But I mean, my first system was a Nintendo, just the SNES, right?
Sega,
right? And even then, like I couldn't get like 3 or 4 hours of playing. My parents wouldn't let me play for like 3 or 4 hours straight. Are you fucking kidding me? Another great reason to have friends, because you could do an hour or whatever at home and then go over to your buddy's house and do a couple hours with him, right?
No, but like, never mind if you had siblings or anything like that. Motherfucker had allotted times for when you could be on, and yeah, you got your 2-3 hours, he got his 2-3 hours, and then you plotted on how you could play more. Yeah, 110%. Like, we had procedures at night. Like, I still remember me and my brother doing this. Like, my mother would come in, like, do her nightly checks to make sure you're asleep and stuff like that. Obviously, because he's older, he would get stay up a bit later, and I'd fall asleep. But like, we start to play on to this, obviously, and I'd sit there and fake sleep and be like, "Oh, can I stay up a bit later?" We'd be up watching everything for the rest of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had our own systems for everything. It was just funny as fuck.
I only had a younger sister that I lived with, so I have a messed up family. But we'll probably get into that some episode. But so the big thing is there's a large difference, like. There's a 6 years difference between me and my sister. Let me see if I can. There. No? Oh. Right. Welcome to me messing around with my camera podcast. It's so cool, except I'm such a hand. I use my hand so fucking much. I'm constantly activating the fucking motion track, and now I have no idea what it's talking about. Oh yeah, younger sister. So the problem was that she would get as much time as I would. So if there was an hour of time allotment, I would get an hour, she would get an hour. And what I would do is, she was 6 years younger than me, so she really, 4 or 5 years old, she couldn't really play them very well. So I would spend my time helping her play. To get that little extra.
Man. That's why I love the fact that my parents were in the gaming too. Like, I still have fond memories of like whooping their ass in Street Fighter and like other games. Like, holy.
My mom says to me, "Hey, can I try?" I'm like, "All right, yeah, sure." Now again, like, we're talking Nintendo, so we're just playing Super Mario Brothers for Nintendo, right? And so I'm like, we'll play 2-player and I'll show you how to play, right? I said, I'll go first. You can see what I do. And then all you have to do is follow. Perfect. So I go on, I play. I die at like the beginning of the like second level, right? So then she gets to start from there. So the character pops up and she's like, "Oh, look it. He's a little green guy." And she looks at the screen, Linguini. So now in our house there is no Luigi. He is Linguini. Mario and Linguini.
You gotta carry on tradition like that.
So ridiculous, though.
See, stuff like
I remember like just hearing her go, "Oh, I'm Linguini." I looked at her. Who the fuck is that? I mean, obviously, I wouldn't say that. I was a child, but I'm thinking, like, what is this woman talking about?
100%. Like, I still remember fucking beating my mother in Street Fighter. And I got that excited. I called her a bitch. And my father was like, all her siblings were there. Man. And like, the room fell silent. I looked around. I was just like, "I'm sorry."
I got excited.
You got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a child at the time, you're just loving life, and you just like know. Because like, I remember even being around my uncle, and like, you know, when you're around your uncle, stuff like that, you're a little bit less.
You can always get away with a little bit more. Yeah,
man. Fucking one crazy uncle, no problem. Let you get away with everything. But George, if I said one thing around him, like, no, you were done.
Oh, boo!
Nothing. But he was the younger one, so it was like you would see him more. But nah, fond family memories like that, especially like food as well. Like food would trigger the, like me and Nikki were talking about soup this weekend, and it just made me laugh straight away. I was like, "Oh, my granny's soup," and like the
Right?
only person that can make it really well, like compared to me, obviously, is my mother. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man! I had that like I think it was like 6 months ago, and my mother laughed, just sat and cried while I had some soup. And I was just like, man, the memories from food, like alone, just from people of a different era as well. Like, fuck.
Was forget what I was watching because I watched so much bullshit. But they were talking about nostalgia, which is basically what we're talking about.
Yeah, memories.
Right. And well, and not just that memory. I mean, you can have a memory of anything, but it
Yeah,
doesn't necessarily provoke emotion, like a nostalgic memory of, you know, a
yeah,
moment in time. And it's weird, right? Because I think and this is what kind of what they were saying too, is like nostalgia becomes more and more important as you get older, right? I don't
yeah.
know why, for whatever reason, but it's you know, maybe it's a soothing thing. I have no idea. But um they were saying something to the effect of like that young people now aren't doing things or having things in their life to build these nostalgic moments.
100%. I agree.
Right. And again, like for myself, I mean, I would imagine my children will, because there's things that we do, traditional things we do every year all the time. You know what I mean? And I assume most people are like that, but I also have realized over the last few years is that I should never assume that most people are like I am, or you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because from like our generation, like I'll say, like I don't know, we have a bit more backbone to like go and experience stuff. Like I remember getting offered to go on cruise ships and like all this type of work growing up, and like there was so many different opportunities compared to like no,
There's
no
none.
way.
There's nothing. I mean, we won't get
Yeah,
into the political end of that right now. And I
yeah,
mean,
no, I know,
that's
but
actually that's a good segue.
it's an
Kind of.
aspect. You get what I'm saying, though. It's an
Yeah,
aspect
yeah.
of it for them compared to us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like the way we had the opportunities to try and do some stuff as well.
I think there's a little
Oh,
bit of there's a little bit of both going on. I think, and it's like so there definitely isn't as much opportunity, especially for young people right now in my country, and I know in your country they're having some issues as well, which I wrote down.
yeah,
There's shit's a burning in Ireland. Um,
right.
but anyways, but on the same note of that, I also find that, or at least I've seen, youth aren't as um
Wallen.
ambitious.
Yeah,
The ambition to go out and do, like, if I was in this town and I couldn't find a job, then
yeah.
I would like
The
be
best way to
creative about it. You
yeah, the
know?
best way to compare it is like a 24-year-old like now and a 24-year-old say put in what 94, 95. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
how they would play out. Because like the aspects of like what you said earlier, that's why I brought it up like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like compared to having all the technology that's available now and the way they don't use it, and compared to not having it back then and still getting off your ass to go and giving it a go, and even if you did fucking fail, it's whatever. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you like there's so many different like reasons. Like it makes me laugh because like half of these ones have nothing on their CVs, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Any experience for anything like this, but it's like I'll apply for that.
Well, and not just that, as well as like they don't especially I'm finding like university, college, I don't know if it's the same. I know in the States it's different, in Canada it's different. I'm not sure over on your side of the pond how exactly the higher education system works, but university, college, that level, most of the stuff people are doing isn't going to get them anywhere anyways. Like it's not like the education that they're receiving or the courses that are open. There's so much bullshit in there that isn't like, I don't know. I think you can have some bullshit, but where's the people are coming out of school and there's no jobs for them in their markets, and they're not willing to take a normal job. I mean, obviously some are, the smart ones would be. You have debt, you work, pay off your debt. Doesn't fucking matter if it's your field or not, what have you, right? Like
That's how you gotta make money
you
somewhere.
gotta shit's gonna
Yeah.
happen. But what you're seeing, or at least what I see, is like more and more and more when you're done this higher education, all that time, money spent, other than experience, there's not a lot of education unless you're like doctor, lawyer, like, you know what I mean? There's not. And again, this is someone outside, far outside, looking in. God damn this fucking camera. I had to like turn it all off or something. I don't know.
Yeah, to close off on like what we said in the sense, but like it's just I agree with like the willingness of it all too. It's just weird to see it all compared to how we had it. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, that was the whole even segue to the whole 90s aspect too.
Well,
Like if
there was
we
no
look,
choice. It's not like you had an option. It's oh, I don't feel. No, it doesn't fucking matter how I felt.
Mhm.
Right? Like I don't know. Maybe it's just me and the mentality because of being brought up that in that time. But it's like it doesn't matter how I feel about a situation. Does it if I have to do something so that I can pay my bill or this or gets me to my next step, then I do it, whether fucking I like to do it or not.
Oh, no, 100%.
Like as much as it sucks.
There was like a few segues that led me to that being one of my topics this week. Was like random conversations with like a taxi driver, and he was talking about she bought his house for. And I remember how much my mother and father bought theirs for. And like nowadays, even like a shitty accommodation, you're talking $250,000.
Oh, bro, like here,
It's insane.
$500,000 will get you. Like you can't even buy my house for $500,000.
And in the 90s,
Yeah.
they paid 66 grand for, I think it was a 3-bedroom
Well,
fucking house.
I've been here for 18 years. Okay, I bought my house for 218,000. They're selling for 650 now. 18 years, it's like tripled.
Yeah, it's insane.
Right? And it's like you can be, you're like, okay, great. I've got all this equity, awesome, but it's only useful if I go to another country that the fucking dollar, because like I can't. I own my house, like,
All right.
and exactly, and like, if I want to upgrade now because of how expensive the housings are, I got to get a mortgage bigger than the one I got for this one in the first place, and that's using what I used for this one as part of the down payment for that one.
That's literal what me and him ended up talking about in the back of taxi. He's like, I wish I knew when I was younger. He's like, I would have bought 1 or 2, maybe 3 houses. He's like, because I would have been fucking sitting on it by now, fucking renting them out. Because he mentioned one of his friends did do that, when they were younger, and he's like, he's fucking loaded. And that's why I laughed. I was like, it's fucking hilarious because obviously nobody predicted 2008 and all this other shit.
It's not the problem. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
House prices like that are fine if they're affordable to the populace. The problem is it's not.
Yeah, not for
right.
kids.
It's not affordable, right? So it's like there's a house right behind me, like, so my backyard and their backyard meet, right? That house has been on the market for at least 7 months, maybe even 9 months. Nothing. It's still sitting there. No one can afford to pay, and I think they want almost 700,000 for that one. In what's going on in my country right now, so even if I want to upgrade my house, I'm just going to end up paying. I'm back in the exact same position I was when I first bought my house. Like, how does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's a bigger house and more equity and everything. Granted, but I shouldn't have to have a mortgage that's going to be bigger than the one I originally had when I'm using my collateral from my first house on the second house.
So, yeah.
And I'm not talking going from fucking, 3-bedroom house to a fucking mansion. I'm literally talking going from fucking 3 bedrooms to like 4 bedrooms.
Yeah, I feel it. Like,
right? Like, it's not like I'm like saying I'm gonna jump to a 4-car garage. No, this is like going from 3-bedroom from 1,500 square feet to 2,200 square feet. You know what I mean? Like,
there's just so much, man. I don't know. There's just so much in general. I feel like was better. We had,
of course,
food,
Ireland, for example,
homes, just cost of living. Obviously, it's just
all of it.
there's so much. Like, you realize you were living more or less like a golden era.
Well, here's the thing: there was so many great things about it, and just the difference, the big difference, the technology wasn't there. Like, we didn't have the technology we do now.
Like,
now,
that's what it makes me laugh even more. I went to Nicole's mother's yesterday. They had no internet, no nothing like that. And I just went down to see them. I was like, fucking, like, I'll go down, get high with her brother, have a wee bit of fun. And like, her brother in the midway through the night just turns around and was like, how did you two love before there was internet?
I mean, ignorance is bliss.
And we had the funnest time making fun of him and telling him and educating this young ass.
I tend to think like, because I lived a life like that,
to
do that is not, it's whatever, like, we'll go on vacation. My phone gets used basically just as music. I attach it to a speaker, right? I might, in the morning when I'm on the toilet, I might do a little scan through the Facebook or whatever, see what's going on with the fam and whatever, and then it's put back onto the thing. I can sit on my phone and all day at home. Why am I gonna do it when I'm on vacation? I'm out. The weather's fucking gorgeous. My one kid should just sit on the fucking couch in the cabin all day. You let her. I mean, she's 18, whatever now, and 17 or whatever, right? Like, I get it. You're a teenager. You don't want to, But it's just like, even when I was that age, I would have, been out doing stuff all day, fucking Walkman on and off my own little fucking world.
110%.
Like, totally off in my own little world.
The different phones that used to go out there. Like, I remember when Sony Ericsson came out and it had such a good camera and everybody used to love fucking ranting and raving about it, because, like, compared to the wee fucking Nokias and all the other phones we had when we were younger, I remember Blackberries, man. So good.
Are you kidding me? Don't talk to me about Blackberries.
Yeah, BBM.
Literally used to be 40 minutes away from where I live. Like, they were like in Kitchener, Ontario is where they came from.
So good though.
But yeah, man. I won't lie though, I was more of a Note Palm guy. The Note Palm.
I had one of those.
Yeah, that was my bad boy, because it had so many more features. It had the stylist.
I still remember the O2X, the Orbit. I still remember this because fucking one of my uncles used to own the fucking taxi service too, and he bought 30 of them for the whole fucking firm. Right. And obviously we got 2 of them for Christmas presents. We're sitting there fucking coding all the navigations before Christmas for all the fucking taxis and all that. I swear to God, hey? But yeah, no, go on.
Oh man, I mean,
it was
exciting. It was exciting, man. I don't find it exciting anymore, though.
Fucking slapping the screen with a pen, man.
Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't find it exciting anymore. Or like I used to. Even like what's game graphics cards and stuff. I'm not finding it, and it's not. I don't think it's me. I think it's them.
I don't know.
There's,
Yeah,
there's just nothing. Everything's just like a little bit more. Okay, camera's a little bit better. Your phone is a little bit faster, and all these little bits, we don't even like really
compared to the way stuff was built
realize
and what we had and the way it is now.
There's such big jumps in such a short period of time.
Stuff was built to last compared to stuff being literal built to perish on purpose. Now, so you buy more. Like,
well, there's that factor too,
yeah.
right? There's that as well, right?
Like honestly,
I'm more talking about like what you're like how, and I mean, I guess if you're looking at technology over like the broad,
yeah,
but it's like, really, what's the big difference between this one and the one before it and the one that came after it? Well, what's there to be excited about? It's just become. It's like saying being excited about fucking having a hard line, like a phone when you were young. Like, why would you ever be excited about that? Right?
I remember praying to Santa for a fucking Nintendo.
Well, I'm not saying like it's necessarily a fault or anything, but I just think like I used to have so much more excitement about different technologies and stuff, and it's not as exciting anymore, or at least like the your phones and there's still definitely stuff coming up that looks exciting.
I get it. It's like every now and then compared to how well
it just seemed like just seemed like when I was younger that it was like amazing, more amazing, more amazing.
And
now it's just kind of like it's
settled.
It's exactly. It's kind of settled out, and it's just like okay, yeah.
I get it because like I feel the same too. I feel like all the like movie producers have died or passed on and stuff like this. All the stuff becomes stale, like all this type of stuff. It's all the same. People would rather pay for mediocrity or crap more than something that's worth time and effort. Like
I don't get it at all, especially like you're saying, like movies and stuff. I
know.
Star Wars. What happened to my brand? What happened? Right? I'll tell you what happened. Same thing that happened to Marvel. Fucking Disney happened. And the craziest thing about that is like, keep hitting my mic. Sorry about that. Again. The craziest thing about that is like, why would you ever in my life, I never thought I would say something is bad because of Disney. Like,
I could like when you said that out of the way, and I just pictured She-Hulk.
Right?
I was like, why'd you do that to the Hulk man? I was like, that's my homie. I remember growing up watching that, and it was like he was so intimidating, and it was such a good fucking storyline, good film. Yeah, they changed the actors, who give a fuck. But like, man. I was like, I get this whole Gen fucking Z fucking bullshit, accept everything and all this crap, but you made the Hulk a woman. I was like, nope.
Well, the biggest problem. Well, here's the thing. It's like they set up a movie like it's gonna be the hero's journey, and there's no hero's journey. The hero is just fucking amazing. It's like getting a new fucking video game. The most amazing fucking multi fucking player MMO biggest map ever with the coolest shit and being in God mode the whole fucking time. Nothing you do fucking matters.
No,
you know?
I get it.
Like there's no who if she's fucking the be all end all right at the beginning, who fucking cares? You know, like there has to be growth in the character. They have to like not maybe want to the responsibility. And then, you know, they have to learn, not just like all of a sudden they're amazing just because they are women. Right? Like with She-Hulk, it annoyed me. Oh, I'm a woman. I get fuck off. Okay. Everybody gets angry. I get it. But I'm guaranteeing you, your ability to control your anger has more to do with your mental ability to understand what's going on than I think your fucking sex. I could be wrong. I ain't a scientist. Right? And then to top it off is like, this is a story. And the anger inside is not supposed to be like normal people anger. This is why it manifests in such a giant Hulk rage. Like
it feels more like a sitcom.
Well, it was just like they again. And I say this to Nikki all the time with Star Wars. It's all fucking there. It's all there, written in book, written in legends, stories in the comic books of it. It's all fucking there. Just take it and make it make sense on screen. Stop trying to make your own fucking shit because it's not good. Nobody likes what you're making. Like, it's all. Do you know how many Star Wars books and novels and series there has been since the conception of those movies that are considered canon? Right? And if they're not considered canon and they don't fuck up the canon storyline, make them a canon by bringing them into the movies. Like, it's just so fucking simple. Why I mean, I sound like a fucking raving lunatic, but I really love Star Wars. I love that universe. And it's like, you don't even have to work hard at making it good. You just have to follow the good shit that's already there. That's all they have to do. And the money would come rolling in on them. I guarantee it. Right? But it same with Marvel.
I don't know.
How many stories have been written about those fucking characters? Why do you think you're so great that you can make a new one, a better one?
Yeah. For me, it was just everything got a lot lackluster when just a lot of these producers either passed on or just stopped working with certain things. And then you had that whole fucking, like recently, you had that whole writer's strike for what, like nearly a lot of months where they didn't produce anything, which was a little balls.
And I mean, I'm kind of shitting on one kind of genre too. Like I won't lie. Like I'm kind of like
Batman. Please tell me you haven't watched that new fucking Conjuring fucking bullshit.
What?
Fucking
obviously not. I don't.
No, I don't. No, fucking. I think about a month ago now, me, Nikki, and Emily went to see no Conjuring. We were like, oh, okay, no, because Nikki loves it now. I knew it was gonna be fucking horrible. Man, there was a spun mirror at the end. There was a giant Annabelle.
Okay then.
Yeah, the giant Annabelle. Like, I mean, gigantic. Like, when it broke the house, gigantic. Right? And then the spinning fucking mirror as well. I was just like, man, these are making a mockery out of Ed Warren and, like, these people's actual work in real life.
Well,
like,
the thing is, it's like the companies see something that's profitable.
Yeah.
And the only thing they care about is the name, not what it is that's actually profitable, which generally is the story. Right? So they take something like Marvel or Star Wars or whatever, right? Like, I'm questioning this new Harry Potter series, right? Again, The Witcher, They went and fuck that. I mean, the only good thing about it, they got rid of. And no shade on fucking what's his name, Hemsworth there, right? Like, you know, you're an actor, you want to get paid, you want to do good roles. I get it. I haven't watched any of that yet. I don't know if I will or won't. There's a few things now. I used to watch everything, man. Even if like people said they didn't like it or whatever, I'd watch it anyways. Now I'm just like, is it fucking even worth my time?
That like yeah, I feel like I was like you're waiting for like good shows or something like that. That's why I get excited about something that's like really good now. Like me and Nikki finished Gen X last night or Gen Z. It ties under the boys.
Yeah, but I haven't watched it. Is Gen Z? No, it's yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah, like I'm not.
Yeah, it's the kids. I've watched. I think the first season of it.
Yes, definitely.
The second season just came out like not too long ago, right?
Yeah, you should definitely watch the rest because obviously we all watch the boys together.
Yeah, oh yeah, love the boys. See, like that's great.
Like,
it's fucking good.
Like, the best way to describe it. You remember at the end of the boys? Do you remember the end of it all?
Yeah, pretty much.
You remember when Kamiko and Thingy are walking? She finally speaks, but you see you see the two youngsters come up, and one touches. Well, the gear touches them and fucking walk away with them. Yeah, that's where it ties itself into Gen Z.
Okay.
You're gonna watch that then, because now it's tying that.
No, Gen V. It's V. That's
V.
what kept throwing Gen V. That's what kept throwing me off. Gen V.
Yeah. But we finished that last night, and it finally tied all into it again. And I was like, oh, okay, this is really fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So, like, probably something you should fucking sit and watch for a bit.
I'll have to. Like I said, I did watch the first season. I knew the second season didn't come out, but just hadn't.
It's chaotic as fuck. It's just like the boys.
They did great. I loved the boys. No major complaints at all about it. The only complaint I have about the boys is the same complaint I have about all fucking seasons now that are fucking 8 to 10 episodes. The fuck is that? It's not a season. Fuck off. Seasons used to be 22 to 25 episodes.
And an hour long.
Right? Sometimes you're getting 38 minutes. Sometimes you're getting 45. You're lucky you'll get 60. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand there's probably some logistical reason that makes sense to do that. I don't get it. And as a consumer, I find it as annoying as fuck. But I mean, maybe there's more downtime, which is better on the actors and staff. Right? But to me, it's like I fucking get 8 I don't want to be able to fucking binge a season in one day.
I know, I've done that way too much.
Because the seasons are too short. Right? Like 8 episodes and an hour a piece. That's like easy peasy to watch in a day.
Or you're waiting fucking 5 or 6 months for another season. Yep.
Longer. Like a year with like stuff like the boys and shit. Right? We're fucking 8 to 12 episodes.
And that's why I watched Gen V instead. It took up a lot of time.
Right? Well, what ends up happening is I'll watch the first season, and unless it's something like really, really stellar, like the boys or whatever, if I like it, just be like, okay, it was good. Then I'll just wait until I know it's complete, and then I'll watch it. Right? Even if it's like 3 or 4 years later, I would just rather watch it all, especially if it's like 5 seasons at 8 episodes a season. I'd rather watch it all in one shot than wait and wait and wait and wait. If it's really good, I will go back. I'll watch the previous season and then that season each time. But it has to be pretty fucking good.
That's where I'm getting like the nostalgic recently takes me and Nick. Like every Wednesday and fucking Sunday, we'll have a different episode of something. So you know what it's like fucking years ago when we had to wait for an episode of something to come out on TV and you had to be sat waiting for fucking shit. And like that's like it made me giggle.
I don't know if there's sense in that anymore either. Like I'm not sure why they do that. Excuse me, anymore. Like I'm pretty sure most, like by the time episode 1 of something has come out, everything is done for it. Like it's the whole series is done and edited and ready to go. I don't get what the dragging it out does. Like again, maybe it brings people back more instead of like one long or 2 days of long sessions they get. I don't know why. To me that makes no sense. Like I get why they used to do stuff like that, but nowadays I don't understand why. I don't know. Maybe to make it feel like it's not as long between seasons. I don't understand why they do that anymore. Why they 1 week drop shows and stuff. I don't. At least for like stuff like that are specifically made for that platform, like Netflix or Prime or whatever that may be. Because I'm pretty fucking sure, and I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't, but I would imagine when they episode 1 is out, they have the whole season done, lock, stock, barrel, and ready to go. So I don't understand the holding off on releasing 1 episode at a time anymore. I don't get it.
Like, I get like they do the whole build up and shit for it, no. But like, yeah, let me binge a motherfucker.
Yeah, but again, all it does to me is I will just wait till it's all out. Like I do that with a lot of stuff. Even like The Boys. I didn't watch the first season of The Boys until it was all out. Right?
No, I remember.
So it's like
all of us couldn't hold their horses.
So bad. Guy's so bad. But yeah, like because I want to watch it all. Like I would rather just wait till it's all out and then watch it all in one shot or over a couple days than fucking stretch it out over fucking 6 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever. Again, the only thing I can think is that it makes people feel like there's more or less time between the next season. I don't know. What I do know is I should probably hack them all.
Like, I don't know. Like recently, I've been finding series are better than films.
Oh, I series up. Although I watched Superman last night.
Disappointed?
No, not really, because well, I'll tell you why. I didn't have very high hopes walking in. Okay. Again, like I don't know, and what happened or why or for whatever reason. I don't know why they would get rid of fucking Henry Cavill for Superman. I don't know if he wanted whatever. It doesn't matter. Well, I guess it does if he didn't want to do it, but if oh my god, I did it again.
Man's building PCs and playing Warhammer, living his life.
You're just like fuck this. I'd rather just like go game. I bet you if he started a Twitch or a Kick channel, you'd make so much money on those playing that shit. Anyways,
yeah, besides the point.
But it was okay. I'm not the way the characters were portrayed. I wasn't necessarily amazed with. There was some cool stuff. There was definitely the great, Superman shots of him floating, the sun behind him, and all that inspiring stuff. That was, it looked great. The suit I wasn't thrilled about. Oh shit, my fan just kicked on. Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on, I'll turn it off a second. Fuck. Yeah, I wasn't thrilled about his suit. I don't think the characters were necessarily true to the characters, the way they acted with each other. My big question a lot of the time when I was watching it is like, where in Superman's age in his life is this going on? It shut off itself, so perfect. I don't have to get up. Yeah, well, like when is this happening? Like, how long has he been Superman for? Like, they don't really give you a lot of that. I did kind of like the unique way they start the movie. And I'm not going to give any spoilers away or anything, but yeah, I didn't walk into it with high hopes. So and I didn't hate it. I sure as fuck isn't. I'm not like, oh, I can't wait for Superman 2. Right? The actor wasn't bad. He was a big dude. Like, he looked good as Clark Kent. I really liked his look as Clark Kent. There's one scene of him walking into the Daily Planet, and it's kind of like a third person view of the crowd in front and all the people walking along. My fucking hands. And he's like, everyone around him is like this fucking tall. Like, he's a big dude, right? So he definitely, but if you look in the comics and stuff, you notice that's like Superman was really, really tall, and a lot of people just came to like here or here, except for like Batman or heroes. So yeah, it was that I liked. I was like, yeah, he looks like a big Clark Kent kind of goofy guy. But the way the characters, like, again, kind of acted, I didn't like. I was sometimes he would do something and be like, doesn't seem like Superman would do that. Or say that or act that way. But I mean, I guess it's a movie, and like anything, directors and everyone has their own view of how characters are or whatever. I didn't hate it. I didn't see any like fucking bullshit in it, any fucking agenda bullshit or anything like that really in it. Which I found delightful, because it seems to be everything has that fucking shit in it nowadays. People just can't be people anymore.
That's I stray away more from films now and just look for good series.
I watch, except for unless I come across something that someone's like, oh, you got to watch this. I watch 90% anime now. I'm always watching anime stuff.
I found a good few ones. Like recently, I watched
YouTube.
Like
lots of
fucking Jude Law and Thingy's new fucking series that came out, The Black Rabbit.
Really I haven't watched it. Again, I see the thing is you run into that same scenario with anime. Yeah, 12 episodes, one season. 12 episodes, one season. And generally anime, we're dealing with like 24-minute episodes, which makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a lot of like new stuff I won't even touch. Because it's just like I watched the freaking 12 episodes in one night, and then I'm like, great, now I gotta go look for something else. Like, it's just I feel so fucking used at the end. I'm just like, nothing else. I don't even know when the next episode's coming out. Like, just so, and now I've been watching like some older stuff where they have like few seasons or at least like 100 episodes or something. But I mean, I've watched all the good stuff too, like Titan and Attack on Titan and all that. But I got Crunchyroll subscription, so I'm Gucci. I watch anime at night and YouTube during, and pretty much if I'm not watching anime, I'm just watching shit on YouTube, which is, I guess it's just, I can find stuff right there like that I find entertaining or I want to know about or learn about. I watch those sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, I just need something lighthearted to watch. Shit's like, I can't take it now. It's too much now.
Well,
right?
Like something's been good in the past before. I'll usually stick with like if that director comes out with something new or those actors are in something again. Like usually they're not going to be in something that's horrible as well. Fingers crossed. Sometimes.
Ideal. I mean, you never know.
Yeah. Nah. But like, when I watched that recently, it reminded me. Like, did you watch Ozarks at all?
Yes, Ozark was awesome.
Fucking phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminiscent of that. And what I liked about it, it's a 2-season series, but like it's so jam packed full.
If you can give me 2 seasons, which is fine, that are like more than like 8 episodes a season, ideally. But you give me a complete story, I'm all right with that.
Yes, that's what it felt like. Like I felt like I watched a shorter version of Ozarks and obviously a different form and format and stuff, and it was fucking really good. And I was so surprised. I'm convinced Nicole to start watching it as well. There's like a few things I'm trying to get her to watch, but she won't.
Well, it's funny, right? Because like with my wife, she watches like there's a lot of stuff that we watch that we like, but like she'll just run out of stuff and she'll go back. Like she started watching Bones, right? It's a great series. I love Bones.
No,
Bones is
I'm
great.
not judging. I'm just laughing.
Right? Like, yeah. She'll just go back and rewatch stuff. Like,
I know the feeling.
I used to do that a lot.
Old days are old days.
Right? Like I go back because she was watching like before this, she was watching Lost. I was like, shit, man, I haven't watched Lost in a minute. Maybe I should go back and watch that again, you know? And she was watching The 100. Have you ever watched that? That was really good.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't seen that in a minute either. So maybe the thing is to go back and start watching some shit because they can't come up with any good stuff. I'm just saying, like, it's, you know.
Well, that was a fun topic.
That's the way it's supposed to roll. I mean, right? Like, it's not, you just need something, a catalyst, something to explode. That initial explosion. And then just fucking let that snowball get bigger and bigger and bigger. Although, one thing I did have on my list, and I don't know if you knew about this, I recently discovered this, and this actually kind of fucking weirded me out a bit. And who knows? Maybe you're one of these people. I don't know. Find out in a second. Just saying, you could be. But I guess there is a significant portion of the population, okay, that when they think or read or they have no internal dialogue, there's no voice in their head. Do you have a voice in your head? Like when you think, do you hear like your thoughts?
Yes.
Right. And some people also, these people also can't picture images in their mind. Like, so if you say, close your eyes and picture an apple, they can't do that.
Well,
I'm like, dude, I don't even need to close my eyes. I can think of an apple and I can fucking see an apple while I'm looking at shit.
Mm-hmm. 2 penises slapping you in the face right now, Cabs.
Exactly. Right? Like, I totally
worst mental image ever, but yeah.
It fucking blows my mind. And like to the point that I can't even comprehend what a mind like that, how it can function. I mean, I'm not knocking people that are like that. It's just that is so fucking weird, man. I'm not knocking you, but you're fucking weird.
I see. My internal dialogue.
Mind. Well, that's one thing I don't remember reading or hearing anything about music, though, which makes that's kind of like, do they hear music in like you just did? I could like, and then I hear, you know, the fucking I Dream of Jeannie music in my head, right? is that connection, is that connected to that internal dialogue? So like, are these people capable of getting like an earworm where they hear the same thing over and over in their head? And if they can do that, why don't they have?
Yeah, because
I have so many questions.
It's like the
And I
cortex
didn't
of
even,
the brain, it gets activated because of the memories of it. Like,
I don't know.
Mhm.
Like, I'm still freaked out that there's people that don't have an internal monologue. And do they think we're crazy because we have a voice inside of our head? Bro, this one deserves a hit. I'm just saying.
It brings into the topic of discussion of like, I watched Split recently. I love Split because like it comes into the conversation that like actually like people have been recorded with split personalities that literally are completely different. One more intellectual than the actual other, and it's one person, and it's crazy to see that like no, they like actually seen that as like a higher form of being in a sense because of having so many like personalities. I was just like, that is crazy to think of because like one could be fucking Russian weightlifter, could lift complete more than what you are personally capable of, but in that mindset, you're that person.
So you can do it.
Yeah. That's fucked. They think
Bro,
about it.
Listen, I'm confused as fucking people without a voice in their head. People with more than one. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, man. Like, it's just I don't know how. Like, did you know that there's people that without internal monologue? I did. Like, I literally just found this out. Like, actually, 2 weeks ago because after me being sick and postponing, I found out then, and I was like, "This is fucking crazy. I gotta fucking talk about this. This is fucking. I can't believe this." But like, what I can't believe is like people know about this. Like, this is kind of a thing. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Nick came into me a lot of weeks ago with a video on Facebook. She's like, "Love this game saying she doesn't have a voice inside of her head," and like she's trying to say one of her family members like it, and I was like, "They're a fucking liar." It's like everybody
that is a possibility, right? Listen.
Like at the end of the day, I get
people that think they're girls but aren't girls. So I'm just saying, like,
I get it. Like I don't dream, but like I smoke a lot of weed, so that's probably why.
But you do. That doesn't mean you don't dream. All it means is you don't remember it.
Yeah.
Right? I guarantee you, we throw some little fucking things on your head and you go to sleep and we watch you're fucking, there's shit going on. I guarantee it.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? But yeah, I mean, I hardly remember my dreams. But I will say when I do remember my dreams, that's some of the most vivid fucking shit. Like almost the dreams that I remember almost feel like fucking real or memories.
Yeah, it's because it's like you haven't had one in so long too. Like it's the one thing. Like I looked into it and like I asked the doctor about it. It's REM sleep and stuff like that too. Like because
I can see, like, I check every day. I see where my REM is, right? Like I have a fancy watch, good old technology. Anyways, and so like every morning when I get up, it shows me like how my sleep was or whatever. And I'm pretty consistent on having like chunks of REM sleep all through the night. Pretty good chunks, at least according to whoever says that's good. I don't know. That's what it says. So I'm like, oh, good. Good means good. But yeah, I don't even know. I say, yeah, it's good, but I don't even know like how much REM sleep a person should or does or typically will get.
Yeah.
You know, like, but I do know the dreams that I do remember now. Yeah, they feel or real or they felt real or, you know, but I don't get dream fade. Like I used to get dream fade. You'd wake up and remember some kind of crazy thing that happened, and then it would just like kind of fade from my memory. I don't really get that anymore, though.
No, see, what makes me laugh, Nicole does, and she has the craziest dreams. And it's fucking hilarious to hear about because I just look at her and be like, motherfucker, like, fuck you. Like, that last day, she woke up out of it and had this, I don't even know how to describe her.
The question is,
she remembers it.
My question is it relevant if we remember or not?
It's more because of what happens throughout your day as well.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, does a person who remembers their dream, does that affect them more positively than someone who doesn't remember the dream?
I think it's just a state of mind.
I don't think about dreams very much anymore. Like, I can lucid dream when I first fall. Like, I'm the kind of person, like, I generally will have a TV on or something when I go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm the same.
But I guess I found out this is something cool too. I see now, I don't know if it's bullshit or not. But they say having noise, a TV, even like something like a fan or white noise, but especially like TV or music playing when you go to sleep helps you sleep because you feel safe. You feel like there's a lot of people around you. And when we were, primates or what have you, and we were by ourselves, which would be extremely dangerous then, right? It was silence.
Yeah.
And having the voices and stuff allowed your mind to think, hey, I'm in a safe place. My people are around me. I can hear my people. I can sleep better or deeper or whatever without having my alerts up. I don't know if that's bullshit, but I thought that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But I watch movies because, like I said, I can kind of lucid dream. So like if I watch a movie, especially, it can't be anything new. It's always got to be stuff I've watched a lot. Star Wars is usually a big one. But like, so like when I'll put the movie on, I lie down, I close my eyes, but I see the whole thing going on with my eyes closed, like I was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's how I go to sleep.
I get that too, because like I could, like, obviously you watch something so much you can just turn to your side and be like, I know what's going on. And literally just listen to this.
Oh yeah, right. And like I will take a movie and it'll be a week, sometimes 2 weeks to complete a full movie, because I fall asleep very fast generally. So I'll watch maybe 5 minutes of it, and then my eyes close, and I'm picturing the rest. And then the next night, I just go, okay, what do I last remember seeing in my head? And that's where I start the movie from. And I do that all the way through the week until the movie's done.
That's me with series.
But yeah, that's how I go to sleep, ladies and gentlemen. Probably didn't want to know, but now you do. But yeah, at the end of the day, that's just mind blowing that there are people that exist that have no internal monologue, that don't talk to themselves. So who really are the crazy people? I don't know.
I hate my internal monologue.
I think if it wasn't there, I'd be more disturbed than if it was.
No, mine calls me out. It's just like, nope. You know you're lying to yourself, you piece of shit.
Oh, dude, I'm glad. I'm glad because my internal monologue has saved me.
110%. Oh,
a lot. And that's why I wonder if this internal monologue thing is how long it's been around for. how much of the population is or isn't
terms like trust your gut
right
come from and stuff like that. Because obviously, like, yeah, you get a gut feeling when something's wrong, but like, you know what I'm saying? You speak to yourself with your internal monologue.
It just
from your feelings, from your senses.
I don't know. Like it's like with me, it's almost like you have like the devil and the angel, but they're not two different separate entities. It's just like it's just the one though, and he's both devil and angel. And it'd be like, for example, let's say I get into a situation where someone's being an idiot, and I won't lie, I have an extremely low tolerance for stupidity. But I want to be a civil person, and even though inside I'll want to like fight, I know it's just not the right thing. But it's that internal voice in my head that reminds me of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the one that says, hey, before you grab this fucker by the head, just remember he was a fucking baby at some point, and you don't know what stupid shit has happened to him to get him to the point where he's this dumb. Right? But that's the shit that goes on my head, though, right? I gotta stop with that fucking camera. But that's the shit that goes on in my head. And it makes me wonder if some people like Karens or stuff like that, if these people have the voice inside their head, or if they don't. And if they don't, is that why you're seeing so many people? And maybe it's not so many people, but because everyone's got a camera, those people can get recorded really easily. And obviously you're not going to record people that aren't acting fucking like nutbags. Right? So do they have internal monologues? And is that if they don't, is that why they act out without almost like not thinking first? These are the questions though that started to pop up in my head when I found this out, because this is so foreign. Like, it's like trying to imagine what infinite is. That's what this is like to me.
I don't know. I seen that video and I just laughed about it instantly because I feel like more of the general populace has the internal dialogue. They know what they're doing is wrong. Because, like, it's if you done an act, like, you know what I'm saying? You know right from wrong. So you're going to tell me if you've done something that's either right or wrong, you're not going to say to yourself in your mind as you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have that general monologue.
That happens before I do something, unless it's something I've done 1,000 times.
I know, but it's like a person that's saying that they don't have one. That's who I've been saying this to.
But is that why some people act? I don't know. It's just the whole thing.
Yeah, it boggles the mind.
But yeah, it does. I couldn't comprehend going into a situation without me, the other me. I don't even know. And then that brings up, like, what is that? What is that voice? Is it you? And if it is you,
conscious?
I don't know. I think I need to load the bong. That's what I think.
The conscious spend?
Is it consciousness? And if and then if it
we feel you know right from wrong.
If that is consciousness, then what is this? What is?
Don't even start the fucking.
I'm just saying, like, it brings up a lot of questions.
Red pill or blue pill?
Matrix over here, right? I mean, that's also a possibility, right? I mean, because, like, other than your own thoughts, you can't prove anything else, right? I can't prove that you're actually think. Like, I hope it, I believe it. I can't prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The whole brain in a jar, right? I'm just saying, it's weird to think that there's people, and I'm not judging them, but
It's
to
like
not
over here
have
being
an
like,
internal monologue.
did Ed Gein have an internal monologue?
That's just, it's crazy to me. It literally, like, I don't know. It's not like either every word I'm saying, it's saying before I say it. It's nothing like that either. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. I never have this fucking phone down here. One time I bring it down, it fucking rings. But yeah, it's, I don't know. We won't dwell on, because we can get into some real fucking metaphysical fucking shit. That's a deep path. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. But yeah, I just thought it's very strange. And then I wondered about the way that people tend to just like fucking react, or it seems like they say without thinking. And is it because they don't have an internal monologue? And then my next question would be like, why don't they? I don't know. The answers are not going to happen or ever solved here, but
They'll definitely be discussed.
it's always fun to discuss it, right? It's always fun to discuss it. At least I came with something other than a fucking decade.
Hi. It was the last of the century, of the era, of the millennium. Go fuck yourself.
All right, so you've probably seen them or heard it. It's on Spotify and stuff. I forget the name of it at the minute, but it's like a whole bunch of different gangster rap that's been AI converted to soul. Have you heard this stuff? Bro. All right. I'm on Twitch, but I can't play it because I don't have it set up for the music through here. But I'm going to give you the names and everything when we're not on. And then you need to listen to this. We'll listen to it off. And then we can talk about it next week a little more in depth. But this is my new favorite fucking music. And what scares me is that it's fucking AI. And it's Connor, you're going to fucking die. I know you will love this as much as I do. It is so good. So fucking good. Right? Now, granted, I think part of the genius of it is that like it's already written stuff, like it's music that's already been done. But just the way that it takes the lyrics and then wait till you listen. It's well after I wish I really thought you would have heard it by now, because I've been hearing it everywhere to the point that like it started showing up on my Spotify and I was like, oh yeah, favorite, like add to my playlist. But it is it's stellar. It is stellar. I cannot it makes me wonder what's going to happen with music, man, and all kinds of stuff now that AI is out. And I want to love it, but it makes me wonder. People can't handle shit the way it is now. If you take more shit away from them that they have to do, like, I think part of the reason some people have so much problem is because they don't have enough shit to do. Right? For whatever reason. In their life. Not necessarily like Monday, but I mean like enough things to give meaning to do in their life, right? And I wonder with the AI making things easier, like music and so on and so forth, is that going to make more people have less things that mean stuff kind of in there, make them, I don't know. Where am I going with this? It's just, am I keeping you awake, Cupcake? I know there's a few hours difference, but it's only noon here.
You're fine. Early mornings, like
Well, you know. All right, let me hit this shit.
you have a child and 2 dogs that love to fucking wake the whole house up at like 10 in the morning.
Well, I do get up earlier, but I guarantee you probably go to bed way later. So, you know, I'm at least I'm told I'm an old man. So, I I go to bed generally between 11 and midnight, and I'm up Monday to Friday at least at 7. I have no choice. And it's not like, I'm not saying that like, oh, I have no, like my wife comes in, wakes me up, makes me get the fuck out of bed. Like I have no choice.
About 1 o'clock. I know. That's my cutoff time.
But even on the weekends, I end up waking up anyway. So, excuse me. Yeah, no, it's sleep is one thing I'm usually pretty good with, and I don't need a ton of it. If I'm like 6-7 hours, I'm Gucci for the most part.
All right, I'm good if I'm not paneling weed. Once I start the paneling weed, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, again, what do you consider?
Like
Right? I mean, we've talked about this before. We smoke very similar amounts per day ish. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I would agree. If I get crazy, I will get. I will say though, it's been a long time since I've like burnt out, like from smoking. It's been a long time since I've been like, because I was like, I've smoked too much.
I don't know. I keep getting random, like really good ones that have just been fucking me up lately, and I love it because it's like, oh, piece of candy.
I want that sweet spot. I just always want to be cruising in the sweet spot. That spot where like shit doesn't make me frustrated, but I'm still 100% functional.
See, this weed, it makes me yawn so fucking much. I hate it. I don't mind it, but like it's just annoying. It's unconventional. It's like 6 o'clock, and I'm like, ah! It's like I know I'm not tired. It's just like, am I high? Yes.
I love my weed, man. I don't know. I love Canada for that. That's really kind of the only thing I love Canada about right now. But yeah. Speaking of loving countries,
come to Potato Land.
Bro, Potato Land. You mean fucking burnt potato land, dude? What is going on?
That's just Dublin.
Dublin, dude. Yeah, but you cannot. You can't be upset for the reasoning of shit going on.
Yeah,
like it's fucking. When I found out that
immigration, man, it's bad.
Well, dude, not just that, they fucking bought the hotel. Right? They like the government bought it and just basically said, "Here, this is your fucking headquarters."
Yeah, man,
that's fucking crazy. And then I started looking, and like similar stuff is going on here as well.
Yeah. It's not just one part of the country; like it's the whole way throughout the country. After like the last few months, and like you've seen it, and like that's the whole thing. Ireland will always revolt against it. They did it when like obviously England tried to fucking colonize here, and you see what happened there. But like, man, like they knew it was going to be bad. They seen stuff that was going to happen, and then like obviously people getting stabbed, and now there's 10-year-old Gary getting ripped, and
bro, right, dude,
it was only bound to happen because like they're letting fucking genuine fucking war criminals fucking rip us. Like
this is what
it's insane.
This is what I find most crazy about all this.
Like
Go ahead, let you finish.
Like our people, like our own homeless is not getting that sort of treatment 3 meals a day, doctors on site. Like,
fuck doctors on site. Where's there a giant hotel that your homeless people can just go to, period?
it's not fuck doctors on site, man. See how hard it is for even, like, I have a doctor at the minute. Took me fucking 3 weeks to get a hold of him. You know how bad that shit is?
You keep on going on, and this is what I find so fucking crazy at the moment. What's going on there is almost exactly like what's fucking going on here.
What made
Like
me laugh?
almost exactly.
You have to ring on a certain day at a certain time at 9 o'clock in the morning. And if you must, like, I ran 10 minutes early, and the gear said, "You're ringing early, it's not fair." And the other people, I was like, "But you, the last time I rang, you didn't answer." And I was there, like, on time. I was like, "So don't give me I'm early. I need to see a doctor."
Wow.
Like,
wow, bro. See, I don't have a fan. Like, I don't. Everyone else does. I don't.
the one thing that's even more effective with this, they're paying more and more people like us around the country that own parts of the land or institutions like this. They'll pay them to house these people, and they won't even house their own homeless. So it's like it's a whole fucking political debate. Then
Okay, so almost exactly the same. We've had this massive rush of immigration into Canada, legal and illegal, and a lot of students that came didn't go back like they're supposed to. Right, so we have a lot of that, and then we also have, like what you're saying, some like horrific fucking people that should have never made their way in the country, and we know they're here.
Did you not see what Ireland started today?
Dude, there's been a lot going on. I've not been able to catch it. I seen it and I was like, what the fuck?
The cargo planes now sending people home. They did it. No, but they did it with all the Americans first. I was like, what are you doing?
Well, I guess it was pretty crazy. There was a
like, what's going on down south?
no, I mean it's but again, you can't take a populace that like a country and then take a bunch of people from another country or other countries and throw them all in there in a short period of time to the situation of that there's not enough housing, there's not enough jobs, right? We have a situation going on here. I don't know what it's like for you there, but here we're having a big problem with companies hiring immigrants to the program instead of hiring Canadians.
Yeah.
To the point that like there's a running joke here in Tim Hortons. I don't know if I've probably talked about it before. It's a very, very big coffee chain throughout Canada. When you walk into a Tim Hortons now, and this is not to knock anyone, I don't know who's legal, who's not legal, whatever. When you walk in, you do not see Canadians in there.
No, I get it. I know, because
at all. Okay.
Because the whole aspect of it all is if you talk about it, you're racist.
Oh no, I'll go ahead, call me racist. Oh, I'm a racist half breed. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck what people call me.
I know, but that's the whole political aspect
right?
of it. That's the way
my point is,
it makes me laugh because it's like it's the flux of fucking immigrants. It's like you can see what it does to communities when it's not regulated properly.
Well, here's the thing. It gets back to what you were saying before, though.
Yeah.
The biggest problem is these people are being taken care of better
than their own people,
than Canadians, than our own countrymen, right? And nobody that is in mainstream kind of legacy media, whatever you want to call it, is talking about it. To the point where there's an independent news group that's becoming very big. I watch them because like I can't watch fucking other shit. I watch a lot of different stuff though. And they're called Rebel News. They were actually in Ireland. I guess I didn't watch it all, but I guess the reporter got into a scuffle with some Irish people because they didn't know he was Canadian. Anyways, I was like, listen, I'm not gonna go down to Ireland while there's like basically a riot going on without like a big Canadian fucking flag on my chest. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna let everyone know where I'm from. Even though it's shitty here right now, they ain't gonna come after me because they know I'm just a Canadian, you know? Like, but yeah, I guess there was a bit of a, and he got, it was like, dude.
It's usually just reporters and stuff like that, because like half the shit gets blown out of proportion, and you know what I'm saying. Then you have all the wee fucking groups that actually try and do shit about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Jesus and Dare recently, it makes me laugh. They're going back to fucking the Troubles material, fucking spray pitting people's fucking houses again, put the rents down for landlords, fucking no. If we don't, we'll shoot. Plain and simple. Like, they're just reverting back to the old Irish fucking ways, and I'm just like,
the thing is like, how long do you expect a country to be invaded? Because that's what this is like. It's like fucking an invasion, man.
You want to know how much they put up the social wage though each week now? Though £6. So every 2 weeks I get an extra £12.
Oh, lucky you. Bro, it's craziness. It's I don't understand how we even got into this position in the first place. Like, at what point do you think it's a good idea?
I don't know. Like,
to have more people coming into the country than you know the country doesn't have the resources. Like, you can't say you're the fucking government. How do you not know?
It's stupid.
Right? So then I got a question, and it's happening so many places. UK, Ireland, Canada, not really seeing it in the States, Germany. Right? There's probably a bunch more that I don't even. How? Like, is it?
I stand on my statement. You'll see Ireland go back to the old times. Like, they genuinely will go.
Listen, I totally agree. I think I think with Canada, what's gonna happen is this is gonna run into whatever it is gonna run into the end of Canadian kindness, of politeness. You know, everyone's like, Canadians are polite. Yeah, we are.
To a certain extent.
Until we're not. And then you generally don't want to deal with us. And I mean, just look into Canadian history, especially World War I, World War II. And yeah, we can be pretty nasty people. You know, and I would assume most of us are probably a little above some of the stuff that Canadians may have done in the past during wartime. Okay, just saying, was wartime. Okay, but I mean, you can only push a populace for so long before they get fed up, and it would be different if everyone was living high off the hog and energy was cheap and, you know, jobs were abundant, right? But that's not what it is at all. It's a bunch of people that have nowhere to really go. And because of this, the government is flipping up bills of our tax money to have them hang around, even when they know some of them are really, really bad people. Like, I guess that guy that everything's about going on right now, he was already supposed to have been deported from the country and just never left. What the fuck?
Like, the whole thing we over here too, they don't have like ICE. You get what I'm saying? Or like,
we don't either. Exactly.
Like, deportation task force and all this.
I'm not sure. I think we do have like it's not called ICE. I think we do have like a small task force. Like, something just happened recently. But it was on the West Coast. It wasn't on my side of Canada. I don't remember what city it is, but a big, massive mall project is being done. Millions and millions of dollars. I guess like 6 different companies contracted in to build it. And out of the blue, I guess I forget the name of what ours is. They just fucking rolled up. They fucking closed everything down. They didn't let anyone leave. And they just every person they went through one by fucking one. And the news was doing interviews of people, I guess, after or whatever. And the one worker, she's like, no, they just like they showed up. They took us all one by one. She's like, some of them came back to work, some of us didn't. And I was like, what? Oh, that's fucking crazy. But that gave me a little bit of hope. That means that like these companies had workers that should have been Canadian workers. That's a fucking issue when you have companies like that are this big, that are doing this big of projects, getting cheap, possibly even illegal labor.
I'm not 100%. Like, it's everywhere in Ireland. Like, man, geez, when I used to work in that 5-star hotel, the day the health inspector came, man, it made me laugh so much because, like, we had, like, fucking, it was like a 60 to 70 person staff on hand, right, easily. And I never knew at the time that they were all illegal. Well, I know. Fucking health inspectors coming this week. Sweet. I get on expecting a load of help. Fucking man, there's like
nobody.
3 people. If even, like all the chefs, all these are here and all. Like, man, we had like no wit and stuff for that day, and I started laughing because then like a light bulb went on my head. I was like, ah. I was like, fucking.
Oh man.
It blew my mind to see how rampant it was in the industry, especially on like a 5-star. Like,
right. Think about how much money that saves a business, man.
My presidents have stayed in this place. Like, anybody famous goes and stays in this place.
But again, think about how much money that saves a business.
100%.
Right? There's no. Like, I don't know exactly what you have there as rights and stuff as an employee, but in Canada, there's certain things that employers have to and employees have to pay into that cost hundreds of dollars a month, sometimes hundreds of dollars per employee.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not paying that. That might have been $2,000 a month that you were paying out. Now I'm not.
This place knew finally what they're doing. Like, they're a giant.
I'm not saying that they don't know. Of course, right? Like, you've got to know. I mean,
I know that. I mean, like, and the way that they do it is smart because, like, they're a giant manor. You get what I'm saying? So they have massive land, and then their mind, they have their own fucking like orchard, wedding, fucking venues, all this other shit they do for extra money, and then the rest of the land they use for fucking like the growing stuff, so vegetables, ingredients for the 5-star hotel, and I mean everything. So like, they never had to put their hand in their pocket for anything in a sense besides their staff. Right. And that's what made me laugh even more. I was like, they were just making hand over fist at this place.
Big time. Yeah. Big time.
They're smart.
I mean, to an extent. Again, it's when things become a large problem.
Yeah, because when does it take away from its own population?
And exactly. Yeah. And you're taking away from your own people. I have to question why. Like, why? What is the reasoning behind it? And then to see it happening so many places, it's like, is this a trend? Maybe this is getting a little tinfoil hatty.
Yeah. No,
right? But you got to question. You got to question when there's so much of it, so far spread.
It falls on this
weird
social aspects, though. Like, it's the same as like, why does someone pay for a designer pair of glasses, even though you know if you bought?
I don't know, man. It's like, why all of a sudden all these countries opening their borders and all the exact same situations are happening, and they're all resolving it in the exact same way, which is not resolving it. They're just wasting money on giving these people everything. Why? This is what I'm saying. Like, it's weird, right? Like, it's not just, I'm not trying to be tinfoil hatty, and I'm not saying there is, it's just fucking weird, man.
I don't disagree.
I know, right? It's fucking strange. I don't know. I mean, and again, it could just be a cultural thing. Because if you've noticed, that happens, and some cultural things will spread like wildfire before they're even understood, right? So, I mean, was that what happened? I don't know. It's just the whole fucking thing. It's weird as fuck. And I think unless stuff gets turned around and we see more ICE-like kind of operations in different countries, I don't know what's gonna happen if we're gonna start seeing stupid little civil wars and shit, riots and shit. I don't want that, man. I just like I want it to be similar to the way it was in the 90s. To bring everything kind of back around. Right? Where like it didn't matter what your skin color was. It didn't when I wasn't like an old person in the 90s. I was like a fucking teenager. Right? Becoming a young adult.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen color really my whole life. I'm a brown guy, black person, whatever you want to call it. Right? Some people think I'm white. Some people think I'm fucking all kinds of shit. I've been called everything, right? And I just activated my camera again. But I've never really seen people other than fucking them being people. And I've never really noticed though either other people seeing things any differently, at least from my perspective. And now it seems like it's not like that. Which to me makes me want it to be like it was then. To bring things back around to like how we kind of started off on a fucking decade. But I mean, it's just like, you know, things weren't amazing. I was a teenager. I was probably ignorant to a lot of stuff. And I mean, I know more about it now just because of interests and
I think it's more funny, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's how you react to stuff too. Like, there's so much cultural appropriation, stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays,
what the fuck is that too? That to me, I'm just like, really? What is that?
Stupid. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I like thing that made me laugh about like you saying that era about like, just the definition of color with anybody in the memories. Like, I remember the first time ever introducing Nicole, the Josh, my black friend, and like Josh has the most funniest sense of humor, and I love him for it because he's so straightforward and he doesn't care. Yeah, he's black. Like the fact that when he came to Ireland, there's not a lot of black people.
No.
He accepted that after a while, but like he took it on like a comedic stance. So like the first time he ever met Nicole on a FaceTime, he turned around and he's like, I bet you can see my teeth and all. Like, turned off the light.
Turned off the lights, nice.
Man, and I was just like, Josh, what the fuck are you doing, man? And he burst her bubble instantly, you know what I mean? Because he could tell she was shy and stuff like that. But like, Jesus Christ, like, I've seen him do some stupid stuff around people. And I love the fact that, like, no, we were always accepting of it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's funny. And nobody ever took anything in, like, a bad way. Compared to, like, nowadays with society, like, fuck, you sneeze and you're fucking looked at wrong. Because of, like, obviously shit we've all went through, fucking post-COVID, post-fucking everything.
I was always taught, I teach my kids this, I believe this, I judge people 110% on their actions. What they do, what they say, how they act to other people. That's how I judge you. That's how I know if you're a piece of shit or not. Right? I mean, and I don't know, maybe that's mean and hurts people's feelings. Too bad, man. Like, if you're going around fucking people over, I'm not going to say you're a good person, right? If I see you're the kind of person that like fucking You're leaving a restaurant, you hold the door open for the next people to come in, you do little polite I think this guy's probably a pretty good person. You know what I mean? Your actions, you know, like it's your actions is that's how I always judge people, as on how they treat me and how I see them treat other people, especially how I see them treat my family. Right? And that's, I think, how you're supposed to judge people, period. So if you're, you know, a person that is in another country that shouldn't be there, especially whether or not you're doing bad things, I mean, especially if you're doing bad things, but if you're not supposed to be there, then like what am I supposed to say? Like I can't defend you. I'm not trying to be a mean person, but your actions declare to me that you're not a good person. Like if you were here legally and you're still here, well, the deal was you could come here for this period of time to do this and that, and then you will leave. Pretty good deal. Yeah, I think so. Hey, for sure. I can't just fucking go to any, well, there's some countries I can go to pretty easily. But most countries I can't, like even the United States, it's easier for me to go probably to Ireland than it is for me to go to the States. Even though I can get the States, I was going to use my passport. It's pretty. But like to go to another country, China, or like this is not an easy thing. And especially anything over vacation, like to move there. Like I was just like, I want to go to fucking China tomorrow or Japan, or that's not happening. And if they catch me there illegally, what do you think they're gonna do? Rent me a room and like get me some food? And no. So if you're here and you're not supposed to be here, how am I supposed to judge you? You can't even like follow the rules you were given.
Like it's crazy.
How else am I supposed to judge these people that are doing things they're not supposed to be doing?
It's like it's crazy to say no to, because like it's not even the fact that they're getting housed into and stuff like that. It's because most of them ain't into, and they're just feeding more of the homeless problem. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and more of the crime problem. Because if you don't have any money, then and you need to eat, guess what you're gonna do?
Because all you see is videos of travelers or paramilitary groups or all this now going through these wee camps they're finding in the woods now, and like they'll slash the tents, they slash everything, and then like they're finding big boxes full of fucking workman's trade tools, all the shit that they've been stealing, you know, to get money.
Yeah.
It's even more fucked because they're stealing from fucking people into it. And it's just like, man, it's rampant.
Yeah. Well, what do you think's gonna happen? Right? It's like I said, I don't understand why.
I know what's gonna happen. Ireland fucking look, man, they'll start kneecapping people.
This is what I'm worried about. Or like literally, like here's the thing.
The North's more discreet, that's what I'll say. Dublin's worse though. They'll literally just go machete and fucking dump you in an alley.
Well, like this is the problem, and like you could. How far does it go? And then obviously the only people that can be blamed at the end of the day is our governments and their decisions. Okay. Now we also those who vote need to take responsibility as well, because we voted whichever way we voted, and the government became what it is because of said votes, whether it was a yay or a nay for your party, or right. But at the end of the day, it's the government's fault that we're in this situation. And the thing is, what happens when these governments start pulling bullshit like happened here with our trucker convoy, and all of a sudden there's cops and army on the fucking street, right? Now we're talking fucking civil war over what? A mistake the government made in the first place. Fucking insane. And like you said, like, and it's contagious, right? Ireland fights back. Britain fights this one, fights this one. Once people that are frustrated see other people that are frustrated lashing out, that's going to want them to lash. They're going to want to lash out as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not good.
I took it started them. And then, like, the whole fucking thing with Palestine and all that. I'm like,
Oh, fuck. I mean, okay, yeah. No, we're not going to start on that because we'll be here for another hour.
I know. That's why I was sad. It's just like Ireland's always caught in the middle of a bunch of shit that always makes me giggle. Right? It's just like,
well, what kind of end things a little lighter. One thing I do find unique and funny, other than just our names, not our physical names, but the Airy thing, but is the similarities between our countries is friggin' unbelievable.
Literal from fucking trades, the way they handle housing, the way they do fucking
social. It is so crazy how much, and like even like somewhat to culture to an extent because of like the amount of people and stuff. It is crazy, and I'm excited because I think the more we discover, not necessarily us, the parallels between not just our cultures, but like the way that I don't want to say fight back, but I guess kind of fight back is very much the same on both sides of the world.
Good luck. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen because like it's just starting now. Like it's
well, we'll be talking about it. That's for damn sure.
It's stupid that it took fucking what happened to finally set things in motion, but yeah, it's just like okay. Like, well, people getting stabbed in parks and fucking all
again, you guys have a way lower tolerance than we do. So it doesn't surprise me to see the festivities, we'll call them, starting early over there.
What was that? Fucking other country too? It fucking went mental recently.
This is what I'm saying. It's only a matter of time, and the more it's being seen by other people that feel the same way.
It wasn't Nepal. It was some other country. They overthrew their government recently and all. Like literally, they killed a few of their fucking state officials and all. That was bad, but like they overthrew and like elected their own fucking version. This was recent.
I hate to think it, but it's the only thing I can come to. And it's like, it's got to have to do with, at least in my country, with people making money, getting fucking rich. And knowing that, like, even when shit crumbles, they're good. So they don't give a fuck. And what fucking really, it doesn't necessarily surprise me, but what bothers me is that it's to that point. I can't speak for everywhere, but at least here it's to that point, and it's like half the people half the world has fucking country, not world, but has fucking blinders on and thinks it's the 90s. You know, like it's baffling to me to not just like look out and see people on the streets, people living in tents, fucking food banks, not enough food, fucking begging anybody who can spare any fucking little anything to drop it off. Right? Like, that's shit I've never seen before in my life. Ever. Even in like some of the scummiest fucking places in Canada that I've been to. Not that I'm saying I've been to a lot of scum, but I've been to some fucking pretty rough places, man. I was pretty stupid as a kid. All right. And it's never been like it is now, ever, in my whole life, which to me is mind blowing because I thought things are supposed to get better.
It's crazy to think it's like, yeah, come their country legally and do your crime, you're fine. Come their country illegally and do crime, and then we'll finally do something about it.
Bro, it's like
it's
how okay is it okay for someone to break into your house while you're sleeping with a crossbow? You wake up and confront them. You grab a knife. There's a kerfuffle. By the end of it, he's incapacitated and needs to go to the hospital. But you go to jail. That literally happened like 2 months ago here.
That sounds about right. It's gonna sound that fucking up the stairs rule as well.
And then to top it off, right? It's like the situation that's happening in Ireland. This is someone who had been caught and released, caught and released, caught and released, and should have been in jail. 6 times he had been caught and released before that happened.
Right, now see over here.
What the fuck? If I guarantee you, I go commit one fucking crime, fucking anything, I am not going to get fucking released a couple days later.
It's the whole
Some
thing.
cases, same day.
They already know, quite rightly, because that's the one thing. You'll either get killed by the Irish people or be deported by them. It's just, like, that's what happens.
I don't understand why it needed to get to this point in the first place. Like, who thought? Is it again? I don't want to put on the tinfoil hat, but is it like everyone's doing this? So if Canada's doing it and Britain's doing it and Germany and this one's doing it and that one's doing it, we're gonna do the same thing, even though we see everything going to shit? Is it pure fucking ignorance and greed? Or is there something else behind this shit? Like, it's so fucking weird. And I'm not a big conspiracy guy. I like to fucking fuck around and
think about it all.
You know, and like fucking be like, ooh, aliens, ooh. You know, ooh, were we on the moon? Were they not on the moon? Ooh. It's fun. None of that shit has any bearing on my life, though. Right? If this in some way is some kind of organized deal, that has a huge fucking bearing on my life.
Is it flat or is it round?
Even that doesn't have a bearing on my fucking life. You know why? Because I ain't going into outer space.
The ice wall.
Right? You know what I'm saying, though? Like, it's just so fucked up, man. It's so fucked up. But
I get it.
On that note, I think we've hit 2 hours. I think that's a good first episode. Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah, just man throws one topic at him. It went for like an hour and 45 minutes.
Bro, you didn't throw a topic. You threw a decade.
A specific decade.
Specific decade.
All
right. Well,
I could have said 70s and insulted dress.
Sorry, only alive for 3 years during that decade.
Hi. How was Woodstock?
I wish. But not that old, homie. Not that old. All right. Well, all of our stuff is below if anyone's interested. Hopefully next time we will be on YouTube as well. Maybe on
platforms.
Maybe on Facebook, possibly.
For now.
And then maybe eventually in the future, even on X. But on that note, do we have an outro? I don't think we have anything like on my videos. I always have like an outro. We don't need any of that shit. All right, we're out of here. We'll talk to you next one. Come visit us on all of our things that are scrolling across the bottom. Bye.